So in lecture, we are going to study how we can maintain or create a graph in C++ using adjacency matrix. So here we have a code in which we are able to create a directed graph without weights. That means we have a directed edge and none of the edges have weights, and we just want to create the adjacency matrix. So initially we take the size of your matrix to be 10 by 10, which means इसका मतलब क्या है कि you cannot have vertices. That means number of vertices cannot be greater than 10. आप 10 से ज्यादा vertices नहीं ले सकते हैं. Initially it has been set to 0. इसका मतलब क्या है? Your all elements in the matrix have been initialized to 0. Then we have a variable called n. This is for representing the number of vertices. I is to represent the rows, j is to represent the columns, n edges will be used to represent the number of edges, and count is a simple variable that will be used to count the edges. So initially our program starts with asking the user how many vertices are there in the graph, and the input will be in the n. Now let us suppose we want to create a graph like this. So this is the graph that we want to create. How many vertices are there in this graph? N is equal to 4. The second is the user is being asked how many edges are there in your graph. How many edges are there in my graph? Are also 4. Now if there are 4 vertices in my graph, I will be using only the 4 by 4 matrix or 4 by 4 cells of the original matrix. Initially all will be set to 0. जैसा मैंने आपको बताया था ऊपर, all elements will be set to 0. These are the column names and these are the row names. And then count is equals to 1, count less than equal to n edges, यानी 1 से लेकर 4 तक. Count is equals to 1 to 4. We will take the input of 4 edges. So enter the source of the first edge, input will be in the I. Enter the destination of the first edge, that will be j. And then the ijth element of the array will be set to 1. तो हमारी first edge कहाँ से है? 0 से लेके 1 तक. So 0 से लेके 1 तक, this will be set to 1. Second edge है 1 to 2, so that means this will be set to 1. 2 to 3 means this will be set to 1, and 3 to 0, that means this will be set to 1. All other edges are 0. Now I want to display the edges. मैं edges को display करना चाहता हूं कि मेरे ग्राफ के अंदर कहां-कहां पर edges हैं. तो लेकिन मुझे नहीं मालूम है to begin with which values are 0 and which values are 1. 1 is representing an edge and 0 is representing no edge. So I will run one for loop that is to represent check the rows, and within each row I have to check all the columns. और check क्या करना है? तो मुझे इसके अंदर check क्या करना है? That the value is not equal to 0. अगर value 0 नहीं है, that means there exists an edge from I to j. तो सबसे पहले वो क्या चेक करेगा? फर्स्ट रो के लिए सारी एंट्रीज को चेक करेगा. उसे पता चला कि this one is 1. तो what will be the output? The output will be there is an edge from, check the row number is 0 and the column number is 1. There is an edge from 0 to 1. Similarly वो second row के लिए सभी elements को चेक करेगा, सिर्फ ये वाला 1 है. So there is an edge from, check the row number is 1 and the column number is 2. Similarly, there is an edge from This one, check the row number is 2, 2, 3, and the last one is there is an edge from 3 to 0. So this is the output that we are expecting from this program. So let us try and run this program. So for that, what I am going to do is I am going to execute this program. So build and run. So what we are going to do is we are going to share the output screen with you all. So there it is. I hope this output screen is visible to all. Let us start. Enter the number of vertices in the graph, that is 4. Enter the number of edges in the graph, that is also 4. हमारी first edge कहाँ से थी? 0 to 1. Second edge कहाँ से थी? 1 to 2. Third edge कहाँ से थी? 2 to 3. And the last edge was from 3 to 0. And there we have the output on the screen. So let us check this output. हमारा original graph क्या था? 0 to 1 to 2 to 3, and edge from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 0. तो हम check कर लेते हैं. There is an edge from 0 to 1, there is an edge from 1 to 2, there is an edge from 2 to 3, and there is an edge from 3 to 0, which means that yes, we have got the correct output for our program. So this means we have successfully created an adjacency matrix for our graph. So the next thing that we are going to check is that we are going to create a weighted graph. Now, what is a weighted graph? A weighted graph is one in which all the edges consists of some weight. जो ग्राफ हमने अभी क्रिएट किया है, that graph did not contain weight, and now what we have is the code which shows that how we can save the weight for all the edges in the graph. So let's have a look at the explanation. In addition to the previous code, जो हमने previous code बनाया है, उसकी addition में हमने एक variable लिया है weight. Now, what is the role of the weight variable? The weight variable will save the weight for each edge in the graph. So again, we have n. N is going to represent the number of vertices, number of edges. अब जब हम input लेंगे तो हम लोग source और destination के साथ weight की value का input भी लेंगे. What is the actual weight of that edge? And rather than assigning 1, we will assign the weight. तो मैं आपको repeat कर देता हूं. एक आपके पास adjacency matrix होता है और एक आपके पास weighted matrix होता है. तो adjacency matrix में सिर्फ दो values होती हैं, 0 and 1. 0 means there is no edge and 1 means there is an edge. तो weighted में क्या उनसी दो values होती हैं, एक 0 और एक W. 0 means there is no edge and W means there is an edge with W weight. I hope this thing is clear. तो अब हम वहां पर 1 नहीं लिखेंगे, 1 की बजाय जितना भी weight हम assign करना चाहते हैं, हम लोग वो weight को assign करेंगे. तो converting an adjacency to a weight matrix is very easy. Simply, rather than assigning 1, जो हमारा पिछला प्रोग्राम था उसमें हमने क्या लिखा था, array 1 of I j is equal to 1. Now this one has been replaced with 8. Okay, so this is one thing. The last thing is how we are going to display the output. As you can see on the screen, the output will be displayed in the form that there is an edge from I to j and the weight of that edge is array of I j. So let us try and run this program and see whether we get the desired weighted graph or not. So for that, what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to again build this code before we can execute it. So first of all, let us check if there is any error or not. So there is no error, and let us now build and run this program. So first of all, what is required is that you should be able to see the output screen. So I hope this output screen is visible to you. So first of all, let us take an example for the weighted graph, जिसका हमने weight बनाना है, and then we are going to run the program. So how does our weighted graph looks like? 0, 1, 2, and 3. There is an edge from 0 to 1. इसकी better representation के लिए हम vertices को इस तरह से show करते हैं. There is an edge from 0 to 1, weight is 5. There is an edge from 0 to 2, the weight is 7. Okay. There is an edge from 1 to 2, the weight is 6. There is an edge from 2 to 3, the weight is 4. And there is an edge from 3 to 0, the weight is 3. So how many vertices we have is 4, and how many edges we have is 5. So let us start. We are ready to run our program. It is asking us how many vertices are there? 4. How many edges are there? 5. So first edge, what is the source? 0. What is the destination? 1. What is the weight? Is 5. Then the second edge is from 0 to 2, the weight is 7. हमारी third edge है 1 से लेके 2 तक, and the weight is 6. हमारी fourth edge है 2 से लेके 3 तक, and its weight is 4. और last क्या है? There is an edge from 3 to 0, and its weight is 3. As I press enter, we have the output. Now let's check whether the output matches with our original graph or not. It says that there is an edge from 0 to 1 with a weight of 5. So that means this is correct. There is an edge from 0 to 2 and the weight is 7. So that means this is also correct. There is an edge from 1 to 2 with a weight of 6. An edge from 2 to 3 with a weight of 4. And an edge from 3 to 0 with a weight of 3, which is again correct. That means we have successfully created and maintained a weighted graph as well. So in this lecture, what we have seen is how we can create a simple adjacency matrix and how we can create a weighted graph. Okay. So in the next coming lectures, we will see how we can apply different operations to our graph, how we can do the depth first search, and how we can do the breadth first search using graphs.